Hey everyone, it's Avi here with another episode of SmartTips. Today we're going to talk about how there's 3 ways to edit record data from grid view. Let's see how. So when you're trying to change data in SmartSuite from within a grid view, there's a few things to notice as you're going through the different field types. So the first thing is when you do click into a field type only once, you have the copy paste functionality. So Command V, Command C, or Control V, Control C, depending on the type of platform that you're if you're on Windows or Mac or whatnot. But for example, if I click in over here and Nate is the assignee and I Control C this, and then I go in here and Control V, Nate becomes the assignee here, becomes the assignee here, and so on and so forth. I can Control C the date and then paste that in here. So we have copy paste functionality in any type of field that you see. You can do this for status too. So I'm going to copy, Command C over here, the status in process, and then click into complete and Command V, and that changes into in process. Same thing, right? So I can kind of change statuses, change assignees, change dates, single select, multi-select. I can apply those by Control C, Control V, which is very, very useful. Now, when I do want to change data without using Control C, Control V, or Command C, Command V, I have multiple ways of doing that. I can either double click into the field type and then I get the drop down for, the status, or I can click twice in here and I can change the assignee and whatnot. But notice also that as you start hovering over, you also have these icons. And again, this is depending on the field type. But for example, in the status, I get a drop down over here. And instead of having to click twice into the field type, I can just click quickly into the drop down and I reach directly into the drop down and I can easily apply a assignee. And then notice once there's an assignee in there, as you hover over, you get the X. And if you click the X, you can easily clear the field without having to double click, right? So I can click once and reach directly into the assignee list and assign people. And then I can click on the X and easily clear, or I can do Control C, Control V and copy paste. That's a quick summary, and this goes for everything. So on the status over here, I can clear the status by hitting the X. I can reach the status dropdown by clicking the dropdown. I can change by hitting the dropdown, and then I can clear the same thing over here. If I'm in the single select or multi-select, I can clear or reach the list right from within here to change, reach the list from within the arrow to add a value, or I can clear the value easily, just like that. And this goes for any type of drop down, single select, multi-select, status, assignee, etc.